What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. CDK Boxing, and I got my brother in the building. Y'all know, like I told him, he harder than the president to catch up with. But I got Mr. BVO here, man. And we finna talk some boxing, do our thing, and it's gonna be a beautiful day. Oh man, hold on 1 second. 1 second. It's all good. I'm ready. But listen up, bro. At the you know, a lot of people don't like to talk about Tank. You know what I'm saying? Me included. I don't like to talk about Tank for the simple fact that a lot of his fans get in their feelings. You can't say nothing. Even if it's constructive criticism, they sometimes get in their feelings. But Tank is saying that he sent Shakur an offer. Shakur said that there was no offer. You know what I'm saying? Prove it, or produce the paperwork, or whatever it may be in layman terms. How do you feel about this whole situation?
I've learned with Shakur, man. I learned actually this is the business of boxing. It really don't even matter until they get in the ring. Because one thing I will say about Shakur, he's a terrific fighter. We all know that, but I mean, he probably lies more than Bill Haney. So I mean, a liar is gonna be a liar. So me expecting him to be anything than what he's been his whole career, that would be disingenuous of me to do that, man. Because the man's a liar. You know he's a liar. I know he's a liar. That's what he do.
It's definitely what he do, man. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, but that's what it is. And I got a lot of respect for him as a boxer. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like I don't know if he's lying in this instance. I think it has more to do with what are they telling Tank? Are they telling Tank the truth? Because it's just so much going on with the situation. But it's also looking like Tank has been real disrespectful to Mr. Turkey Al Sheik, and we know what Turkey's doing right now for boxing or trying to do for boxing. And I ain't gonna say try to do, he's doing. And it seems like from what I'm hearing, all reports is the PBC is losing that little contract they have with Amazon Prime, and they're gonna have to go over to the zone. So man, that right there in itself, that's a whole different situation. How you see that playing out with them?
I mean, I think the thing that we got to understand, business deals are business deals. If that's the case, then I'm sure Al Heyman, who used to promote Michael Jackson, Bobby Brown, Drake, I don't think he'll have a hard time finding a connection. I mean, we're talking about probably one of the greatest promoters, not just black, but one of the greatest promoters to ever live. He'll be fine. He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
definitely. But like I said, he's already talking with Turkey, and it seems like they're gonna make it happen. The thing that people are saying is like, you got ESPN, which drop top rank. You
Hmm.
got Showtime is gone, HBO is gone. So him and Turkey are already talking. So I don't think that Al has a problem. The problem is, where does Javante Tank Davis go from here? Do you see? How do you think he's gonna feel about this situation if Al is in fact going over there with Turkey in the zone?
If that happens, he gonna shut up and do what he's told, like he's done his whole career. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, we can put a bunch of fillers on it, but Tank is not running his own company in the same way you see a Canelo or a Floyd. He very much is an employee. And you say, oh, he got his own promotion company. It looks like that on paper, but from what it looks like he's not behind the scenes. You can tell because he's so clueless to what's going on. And we know for a fact that if you were more involved, you would have a better idea. You wouldn't just be almost lost when it comes to the business of boxing. So I don't know. Like I said, when it comes to Tank, I almost don't like to waste no breath on Little Red because I think he's doing his best. I really do. And I know that might sound like I'm joking, but I think he's doing his best, man. So it's like
Yeah,
all he can do is what he's doing. I don't support the way he does things. But that's just me. I mean, if you like the dangly earrings, the painted nails, the colorful furs or whatever, more power to you. But I think my children, I want to keep young men away from that. I don't understand where that's coming from, and I just don't like what tanks represent. That's just me.
man, I agree 100% with you. You know what I'm saying? I got a little boy, you know what I'm saying, a son that I definitely don't want to see that type of activity with. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? They try to say this is a new day and age, but being a man is being a man to me. I don't care what year it is. You know what I'm saying? I think if you're gonna be a man, you gotta be a man. They're trying to change it up and say this is that new whatever they call it. I don't even know. I'm so old. What is it? What are we? I don't know. Gen X and all that stuff. I don't know what they are.
Yeah,
But
it don't
man,
matter.
yeah, I can't keep up with it. but it's too much for me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like it. I have more of a problem though with not just that situation with Tank. I have more of a problem with Tank doing the things like he does as far as it seems like to me he's always complaining or whining. And I think that he's ready to take his ball and go home. You understand? Pause. But that's what it seems like he's trying to do. He don't want. I don't think he's actually mad at Turkey. I think he just don't want to be told who you're gonna fight. I think Tank wants to be like, I'm gonna fight who I want to fight, and you're gonna have to go with it and pay me what I asked for. But I don't think with Turkey, we know what Turkey doing. Turkey saying, hey, I'm gonna give you the money, I'm gonna give you the bread, but I'm gonna pick and choose who you fight. And I don't have a problem with that. I think it's great for boxing. For the first time in a long time, I've been happy, you know what I'm saying, about the way boxing is moving. I think it's going to be the best year yet. From the cards they're talking about, I think we're going to have some beautiful cards, man. I think it's going to get real interesting this year. And you got your guy Teofimo Lopez. It look like he's going to be fighting Boots. And we look like Devin Haney. Matter of fact, what do you think about Devin Haney signing a 3-fight deal?
I'll be honest, man. I don't have any opinion on Devin Haney. For me, all I want to see Devin Haney do is get back in the ring. I think for me, what I'm trying to do more this new year, I'm not trying to get caught up in what these guys do or don't. Um,
Yeah,
one of my favorite, one of my favorite lines from one of my favorite shows is The Wire, and they had a guy hemmed up, but they was going to do something to him, and Marlo said it best: "Do it or you don't." I got somewhere to go. Well, for me, I got more. I got things I got better to do than worry about what this guy's going to do. I mean, Devin need to fight somebody. We just heard that he's not going back to 140. So we
no,
know Shakur's not going to happen. We know that Tank's not going to happen. So now it's time to hear you talk about Boots, Mario Barrios, Stanionis, soon to be Teofimo Lopez. Those are guys I want to hear him talk about now. The Tank, Shakur fights are done with. I mean, those fights are over. And now we can actually put those to bed. I'm glad about it. I don't know about you. I'm glad about it. I'm ready to move on to something else,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Well, no, the reason I asked you that is because the list just came out of who he's fighting, and what I was doing was giving him credit because I love what I'm hearing, and I think it kind of debunks what people have to say about Devin Haney. Devin Haney is fighting what's his name, Jose? What is it, Ramirez
Jose
first?
Ramirez, yeah.
He's
I've
first.
al- I've
Yeah,
always said I've always said to Jose Ramirez, and I'm gonna tell you why.
yeah.
I had a I had a favorite fighter named Amir Amon, the young master, and Jose Ramirez beat him in a tough fight, beat him to death. And I always hated Ramirez from there.
Man, but
Amir
yeah,
Amon was my guy, man. That was the dude that Uncle Don, my favorite promoter of all time, Don. That was one of his last, fighters, he had. That was pretty
yeah.
decent.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Devin Haney's fighting Ramirez first, then he's
Hmm.
fighting Ryan Garcia, and then he's fighting the winner of Teofimo Lopez and Boots or Ryan Garcia, however that goes. But that's what I was saying. Like he actually has made 3 really, really tough fights. So that just says a lot about his character, man. He's signing, you know what I'm saying? He's taking the fights. He's got to be getting paid good, but I just respect what he's doing, and I like to see that he's doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of people ain't trying to sign, but I think it has a lot to do with Turkey and Turkey paying the people what they, you know what I'm saying, deserve to be paid. So that's what I was saying. Like I'm proud of Devin for doing what he's doing and stepping up to the plate. And he's been doing that though. In my opinion, I think he's been
Yeah,
trying to fight the best.
yeah.
You know,
I think the cool thing about a guy like Devin Haney, if you're being realistic, he's always thrived to give us. I won't say thrive. That's the wrong word. He's
yeah,
always at least tried to give us the best fights. I
definitely.
mean, you could say he didn't. I mean, that's just a little disingenuous to say he didn't when you know he was trying to get the fights. I mean, I think Devin, unlike a lot of guys, he didn't put his money where his mouth is. Now,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, a lot of us dislike Bill Haney because he's a sucker playing games, but
Mm-hmm.
he ain't the first sucker I met, ain't gonna be the last.
Yeah, you're right about that. And I had brought it up earlier when I was doing a live. Bill Haney is more the problem than Devin. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people have a problem with Bill Haney. Bill Haney is
Mhm.
one of those guys, man. He's a real slick talker. And I don't think it's Devin that everybody necessarily has a problem with. And Devin proving his point. Devin getting in there and taking care of business. I just wish Bill would sit back a little more, be quiet. I got him. I got Mama Schofield. The three of them that I just think talk too much.
Oh man, I'm caught. I'm do my man Schofield Jr. Like that's my god, man. That's a
Man,
good brother.
hey.
That's a
I
good
like
brother.
Kid. I ain't gonna lie, I like Kid Austin, man. But
That's a brother who will come support the channel, man. So
okay,
if
well,
you out there listening, man, he didn't mean that. He didn't
listen,
mean that.
yeah, I ain't mean it, but I'm gonna say this though. I do mean it though. I think he talks too much. As far as
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I don't need to be disrespectful. I'm 50 years old. I know how to respect 50, 51 matter of fact. So I apologize for that. I'm gonna tell him that. But I'm gonna say this right here. He's one of those guys like Bill Haney. They talk too much. Uh, Let your son do the fighting. Sit back, relax. Uh, I give Kid Austin all the credit in the world, being that he's as young as he is, stepping up, taking this fight. He didn't have to do this, and Kid Austin deserves to be respected, and people need to, what I'm saying, put some respect on his name when they say it because he got a tough fight, man. Shakur Stevenson is not no easy fight for nobody, and I don't see him winning, but I think it's a learning experience. I think that it's gonna be a real learning experience, and I think he gets only better. But the thing that I like though, that Turkey Alashik is doing, okay, you look at what he's doing with Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and all these fighters is losing.
Hmm.
He's still allowing them to continue to fight. He's taking that worrying about your O out the equation. Don't worry about your O. If you lose, I'm gonna still put you in a good position and give you another opportunity. Is that how you see him? What he see what he's doing? What do you think about what he's doing? Do you think that's what it is?
He's been, like I said before, he's been terrific, man. He's a terrific guy. Very, very, very nice brother, man. Seems like he's doing his best to help brothers, make some money. Whether it's for a short time or for a long time, what he's doing is okay. My real problem is stuff like when you see Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis do this fake face off, like almost like laughing in our face, and then you got Keyshawn sending from his Twitter. Is this what y'all want to see? It's like, you know what? Only in boxing do you see people mock the fans who pay their mortgage. It's a joke. It's a joke to me.
You know what I think though? I don't know why. I think this. I think Keyshawn Davis and Shakur are gonna end up fighting each other. I don't know when, know how long it's gonna be, but I got a feeling that it's gonna happen.
Hmm.
I'm starting to think that that if they keep talking about it and talking about it, they're warming up to the idea. And Keyshawn Davis, man, is an excellent young talent, and I think that he wants to prove himself. And I think that he knows down the line Shakur might be standing in the way, or he might be standing in the way of being undisputed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna have to fight each other. I don't see no way around it. I think they're gonna have to fight each other, or somebody's gonna have to move up. And I did hear Keyshawn say that, you know what I'm saying, he could probably go up to all the way up to 147, and maybe Shakur couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how that plays out, but they're definitely gonna have to fight each other. I also think that Tank would probably want to fight Keyshawn before he does Shakur, and not because of the skill level. I think he believes that Keyshawn will be a more exciting fight. Do you think that's how he sees it?
Um, I'll be honest with you. I don't. I just think it's gonna be whatever fight makes the most money. Whatever fight will be more exciting. The last two fights from Shakur have been horrible.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
I'm just thinking his stock is down at the moment. So maybe the Keyshawn fight might seem more enticing because at the moment his stock is so far down. But
Mhm.
as we all know, man, you never know until we actually get the fight. And I would love to see Tank versus Keyshawn, but I mean I think Tank would knock him out.
I
But
do too. I
I
said it
think the
earlier.
thing with him is we got to quit the whole thing with Tank that I'm done doing is just saying what he'll do. Go do it. you know,
Man,
that's my only thing. Go do it.
my brother, you said a mouthful then. I've been saying it and I continue to say it. You know I keep saying that I think he's the best in the division, but it's like they're trying to protect him for some reason that I can't figure out. And I just want to see Tank get out there and prove he's the best. It's time to go do it, like you said. Like he needs to go out there and take care of business. What is he? 30 years old now.
Yeah.
So he is a little older than those guys, and we know for all the time he's undefeated. Eventually, he's gonna have to go ahead and get these fights out the way. And I'm hoping after Lamont Roach that I don't know where he goes from there. What could be next after Lamont Roach? You see anybody that he could?
Um, the thing is, I'll honestly tell you this, man. I would have to care more about what Tank's doing. I'll just be honest with you, man. Now, I know that sounds bad, for us, but us as content creators, man, we got to be totally honest, man. What Tank is doing, it's really a waste of my time until he say something.
Yeah,
Because we don't deal in speculation, we deal on facts. When me
right.
and CDK do things, we try to deal on facts, and the facts are whoever he fights, I just hope it's the champion. His career has told me he doesn't unify. His career tells me he doesn't fight the best guy in the division.
Yeah.
So nothing that he does is going to excite me. I heard his trainer today, shout out to the Rise podcast, say, "Oh, Lamont Roach is a champion right now at 130." Who gives a f? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Who
yeah, yeah.
cares, bro?
Shout out to Marky Dan, man. Shout out to Marky Dan.
I don't give a f about no doggone. He a champion? Is he a champion at 35? No. So what we talking about? And that's what I found out in boxing in general, man. People do all this talking, but we got to be honest, man. If you look at the analytics of things, Tank is not going to unify. Tank is not going to fight the best guy. Tank is going to do what he keep doing. He's very tight, very exciting. He's going to keep selling out shows, and guess what? We going to keep going to see him. Um,
Yep,
I'm going. I'm gonna be in New York that day.
me too.
I'm gonna get me a room. I'm gonna go see it. I think I'm gonna bring a cameraman and we're gonna get some good footage.
Hmm.
And it's just that simple. But as far as worrying who it is next, because it's not gonna be somebody you want to see. It never is. The only fight I ever remember me wanting to see, and I'll be honest, I didn't know that until I watched it. It was two of them. The Esau Cruz fight, which was a surprise, and the Mario Barrios fight was a surprise because both those guys were way better than we thought.
Well, for me, it was the Pedraza fight. The first time that he was going for a world championship, and a lot
Hmm.
of people thought he wasn't ready. And Pedraza at the time was a really good fighter, so that's when I was really excited to see how good he was. And then after that, I would say that even though I knew he would beat Leo Santa Cruz, I just knew it was gonna be an exciting fight. I knew that Leo Santa Cruz was gonna come to fight. He's gonna, you know what I'm saying. So I was excited about that. Uh, you know, but the thing is, like I said, Tank is gonna have to move over there with PBC going over there with Turkey. Turkey gonna start calling a lot of those shots. So we definitely gonna get some fights out of Tank that he might not want to give us right now. But I've been saying this about Teofimo, your ex uh favorite fighter. I'm gonna say ex favorite fighter. Teofimo Lopez, man. I think he wants to. Bob Burnham said he turned down a lot of fights, and said he's been turning down a lot of fights. I don't really think he wants the Boots fight. I think he knows the outcome, but I think he's gonna take that fight because of this. You're gonna get paid good, and if you lose, people expect you to lose. He's not gonna be the favorite if they fight. There's no pressure on him. That's how I see it. I mean, do you think that could have something to do with it, or you just think that he really, really wants to fight?
I think if Tio was to fight Boots Ennis, he'd beat the hell out of him. It's a fact to me. Boots Ennis is not on Tio's level. Boots Ennis is a nice fighter. He
Bro,
makes a lot of people happy, but I mean, and because we on CDK boxing, we can use profanity.
no,
Hey,
you cannot.
we can't.
No.
Okay, okay, I'll take that back then. Well,
You
I
know I
think
don't never cuss. Not too much.
I just think he'll beat the hell out of him, man. I just think he
He's
will.
not on Boots level, bro.
I think that who told you who did Boots beat to tell you he's on any level?
Just for
He
me
beat no
looking at
Josh
them,
Taylor.
I'm gonna tell you what. I don't care about no Josh Taylor or none of that. I can look at those guys and I know Boots is a better fighter, and I mean a much better fighter. I don't have Ryan, Devin Haney, or Tio having a chance against Boots, and I'm glad that Boots is gonna get an opportunity. And I think Turkey knows what I know. I'm gonna push you guys up to 147 to get his monster up here a chance to prove who he really is. He's gonna hurt Tio. I don't see Tio doesn't have the power. And the one thing about Boots, if you ain't got no power, I think people are sleeping on this. Boots has a real chin. He's coming straight forward. He's gonna get in front of To. He's gonna punish To. I don't. I'm not big on To. I just don't think the power translated to 140. And it's definitely not gonna translate to 147. And you going up facing a guy 5'10", great long arms, and can do everything in the ring, man, it's gonna be hard to beat Boots. It's gonna be hard to beat Boots. I can't see it. I think out of the three guys, Ryan Garcia would have more of a chance than even Devin Haney, and I think Devin Haney might be a better boxer if he goes out there and box. I just think that the skill level is gonna be too much. I can't see it. I ain't even. I ain't. I'm telling you, I don't even think it's gonna be close. I think that T.O. gets washed.
But shout to my man CDK because we know CDK been over there sipping a little bit, so he
No,
probably
ain't
not
nothing to do
thinking.
with it. I
He
think
probably
you'll
not
be. I
thinking.
think you'll be the only person that picks T.O. to win. You're the only person I've heard. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're the only person I've heard say that. Like I've talked to. I haven't heard no other person. Everybody thinks the same thing. Like he's gonna get washed.
But you got to remember, man, there were people who said that a young shepherd boy couldn't beat Goliath.
Yeah.
They said that. I
But
mean,
T.O. is supposed to be
I
Goliath.
think I think when you talk about I think that it's just we know that when it comes to boxing, it's about skill. This ain't no Michael
Right.
B. Jordan stuff. This ain't Creed.
Definitely.
So if we talking about skill, we know that T.O. shown more skill. We've seen him do some of the George Foreman blocks. We've seen them come in with great counter punching, and we've seen Boots have a hard time with a cab driver and Karen, who's
No.
never been a
Well,
champion,
that's
who's
another thing.
who's
I
been nothing
definitely.
but a journeyman.
Uh, he can't be a. Kern is definitely not a journeyman. He's definitely not. And Kern is definitely a pretty good fighter. And I think more people are realizing that than not realizing it, because what we do know is no other American fighter has fought Kern. So you can't say he's a cab driver. We need to see Kern in there with somebody from the United States. I mean, from America, whatever. And we need to see. We'll find out how good he is. But I promise you, I believe Kern can beat probably 6, 7 people out of the top 10. Uh, the thing with Boots is he's not gonna respect you if you don't have power. But I truly believe that Kern would beat George Kambosos easily. I think that he would give T.O. fits, possibly beat him. I think Kern's a little better than you actually think he is, and I think that's the problem. I think people are trying to judge Boots off a fight where nobody has no real information on who Kern really is. The only person we can judge him off of is Boots. So we can't say that he's a cab driver or a journeyman because the man was undefeated until he fought Boots. You see what
Well,
I'm saying?
if we this is the thing. This is the thing. When we being honest, the man's a cab driver, man. We gotta stop all this cap, man. The man's a cab driver.
Let me ask you a question though. Who are you basing them off of being undefeated? Who can you? Okay, if you're undefeated, who can you say? And
But you
you
ain't
lost
fought
to Boots,
nobody.
who's the
You
world
ain't
champion.
fought nobody. His
But he
best
lost.
wins against who? Sergey Lipinets, who was okay at 140. I
Okay,
mean,
that's
come
good
on.
enough. That's a decent win,
Yeah,
right?
that's the same as fighting Lomachenko. You're right, and that's the same as fighting Victor Ortiz. That's the same as Jermaine Ortiz, and that's the same as fighting Josh Taylor. You're right. Those him beating Lipinets is the same as him beating Lomachenko or beating
Yeah.
Josh Taylor. You're absolutely right.
Let me ask you a question. Josh Taylor, we know is Josh Taylor didn't look good in his last fight before the TO fight. Uh, so we definitely know that this right here, you can look at the skill level. I mean, just me myself that I test, I can tell Boots is a better fighter than T.O. But I also know that T.O. gonna run into a problem and find out that there's weight classes for a reason. And same problem that Terrence Bud Crawford gonna run into when he faces Canelo. You're gonna eventually run into a guy that you ain't got no business in the ring with. And you know, I think Roman Villa's a better fighter than people actually. You know what I'm saying? Boots made it look easy. But a lot of those fighters that he beat, did Roman Villa, T.O. definitely struggles for him. Uh,
I mean, that's cap, man. T.O. beats Roman Villa worse than Boots did
nah,
because Roman
who
Villa comes forward. Anybody that come forward,
T.O. You
he
said
beat
T.O.
them.
would beat who worse
He would have beat Roman Villa way worse.
with no power at 147? He couldn't
Boots
keep
didn't
Villa off
stop
of
him.
it.
Boots didn't stop him.
But I'm talking about. But think about this though. T.O. definitely can't keep Villa off of him.
How do you keep Josh Taylor off of him? How do you keep
Josh
Loma?
Taylor doesn't have the power that Villa has. He don't.
That's crazy, bro. Now,
No, he don't.
hey, as my grandfather say, now you just saying stuff.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If we done a poll right now, and if somebody, you could take the casuals out and put the hardcore boxing fans in, they're gonna tell you Roman Villa has more. Man, Roman Villa got power, real power. I'm talking about real.
Roman Villa go to bed if he fought T.O. Man, stop.
Ain't no way. T.O.
He
can't
going
knock.
to bed.
Who did T.O.? Steve Claggett. Did he knock him out?
Who?
Steve Claggett. Right. You said
Top
who?
10 Steve Claggett? No, he didn't knock him out. No.
Okay. Did he knock out Josh Taylor?
Hold on. Did Boots knock out Karen?
Jermaine Ortiz. But I'm saying I'm trying to show you at 140 pounds. If he's not knocking him out at 140 pounds, he's not gonna knock him out at 140, 147. That's what I'm getting to. See what I'm
What I'm
saying?
getting to is this. Now, I'm surprised that a brother from Chicago don't understand this, but I'm always going for the brothers and the Latinos. That's just me. And
Don't do it. Don't go for
I,
him.
I think your boy Boots is a cornball brother, and
Why?
I like Tio.
I don't like T.O. T.O.'s a cornball at the highest extent of the law. T.O.'s a cornball, racist, and everything else. But taking all that out of it, he still ain't on Boots level, and he's gonna get washed. And I'm willing to bet the house on that. He don't have a chance against Boots, not a chance. I'm talking about beat up, stopped, stomped on, not going past the
Why don't
eighth,
we put
ninth
some
round.
push-ups on that? Why don't we put some push-ups on that, man?
Yeah, we'll put 90 push-ups on it.
Okay.
Yeah, put 90. I can do 90 probably straight, so I put 90 on it. No
That's
more than 90. Yeah, but he ain't got a chance, man. It's not gonna be fair. And I really almost. I mean, I'm not even interested in the fight. I know what's gonna be the outcome. I know what T.O. I know the game that T.O.'s playing. I know that T.O. actually don't want to fight, but I know that he knows he can lose that fight and get away with losing it because he's gonna be saying what everybody else gonna be saying. He should have never took the fight in the first place.
You know they were. You know they were both number one in the amateurs.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But one thing about it, one of them is a real true 147-pound fighter, and the other one isn't. That's
And
the
one
only
and
difference.
one and guess what? One of them is a two-time lineal champion, and one of them isn't.
Yeah, he got two, but that's because only one of them can't get a fight, and the other one can.
All right,
Tio
we
been able to get
talking about.
fight.
So you know what the thing is that I want us
Let
to
me
do.
ask you a
Let's give him
question. Hold up,
facts.
I forgot about this.
Give him
You
facts.
think Tio can beat Stanley Jones?
Of course.
I don't think he can. I don't
Stan
think.
Unis is tailor made for Tio. You talking about dudes that'll come to him? They
I,
can get this
I'm talking
done.
about, but you're talking. See, you keep on forgetting something. You're talking about 135, 140. I'm talking about 147. There's a difference when these dudes are coming forward and towards you. You see what I'm saying? There's a big difference. Tio, like I said, he at 140 he has respectable power, but not nothing that's going eye catching. Standing on is
You the same brother who told me it ain't all about power. So
no,
what
it's
is
not.
it?
But you still have to be able to keep a person off of you. And if you can't keep them off of you, you're in trouble. Especially a good fighter like Boots or somebody like that. If
Hurt,
you
but
don't make
listen,
Boots respect you, that's gonna be the key to the David Benavidez fight and what's his name Morrell.
but
Uh,
we heard CD.
Morrell has enough power to get David Benavidez respect. You have to make somebody respect you regardless of how much power you have.
And see that, and that's what get me. CDK told me it ain't no about no power. It's about skill. That's what CDK told me,
When I tell you that,
and it changed. You told me that you would have skill over power any day.
I would, but I also want something to back you up too. You understand what I'm saying? I need to be able to back you up because if you stay coming forward and pressing me, Devin Haney got all the skills in the world. But we see what happened when you have a lot of skills and you go into trying to change your style up and can't keep the man off of you. It's gonna be that Ryan Garcia type of situation. See, that's what happened to Devin Haney. Devin Haney fought a fight where he tried to
Devin
be
Haney
a.
fought the wrong fight, man.
Oh,
That's
he
what happened.
definitely did. He definitely did. I agree with you
I don't think
100%.
that was about skill or nothing. Devin just fought the wrong doggone fight. That's it. That's it. Devin shouldn't have been trying to walk down no power punches, man. That makes no sense. But ego had him do it. So I mean, like I was saying, man, it's tough, man. When we gotta just be honest, man. A lot of these guys that we talking about, they, I mean, they gotta have the right game plan too. It all goes together, and I think for boxing, if you seen Devin Haney in that fight, he should have beat Ryan, but he had the wrong game plan. You don't step to no power punch. You don't do that. That's all I can say to that, CDK. You just never step to no color punch. Oh shoot. It's your boy BVO, man. We on here with my man CDK. I think he lost connection. But hey, like I said, we all know BBO gonna give you the truth, man. We ain't gonna give you no cap. We gonna give you the truth, and that's all I can do is give you the truth. I can't give you no lies, man. It's too many lies in boxing. We got to start giving people the truth, man. People want to hear the truth about what's really going on, what's happening. As they say, people want some answers, dog. And if you want answers, guess what? If you want answers, we got to keep it real. And keeping it real says, hey, Tio will hurt that boy Boots.
No, nobody believes that. I apologize for that. My nobody believes that, and you don't even believe that. I know
That's
you don't
that.
believe. I know you look at To enough and look at Boots that you know what you're looking at, and you know that's not no good. That's not gonna be a good fight. It's
Hey,
not.
I'm starting to think Boots is the Amazon driver, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm,
Until he's gonna beat Stanionis. He's gonna beat Barrios easily. He's gonna beat Devin, Ryan, or To easily. Those gonna be easy fights for him. I'm glad that Turkey doing what he's doing, like I said, because he's
let me
gonna get
ask you
Boots.
this real quick. What happens if Stanley beats the black off of Boots? Then what happens?
Well, Stanionis will get an opportunity to fight To or one of them.
Okay.
Hey, listen, Stanionis beats Boots, he'll be fighting To. Like I said, Turkey's on a roll. He's gonna put you in there. Turkey gonna keep this thing going, no matter what happens. If To loses, he's still gonna get another fight. If Boots loses, I mean, whoever loses gonna get a fight. And that's what I love about it. I love the way this thing is playing out. You see what I'm saying? Like I love what Turkey's doing with this because we're gonna get to see now how good Boots is. I know how good he is, and I'm just happy that everybody else gonna get to see. When he get a chance to dog walk a few people, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. He gonna hurt some people, and people gonna be like, man, why was anybody thinking, even saying this dude is not what everybody thought he was? It's gonna be easy work. Boots is
Hey,
man a monster in that ring.
what's that famous thing, man? That Mike used to say all the time, man.
You
Everybody
talking
got a
about
plan till they
getting
get
hit?
hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
And I can see Boots
Tio
gonna
got a
strike.
plan. Bud got a plan till they get hit, and then when they get hit, all that's out the window. Bicycle, bicycle. You
Hey,
know, Tio got a brand new swing, and that's them boots he got on his feet, and he gonna burn rubber on them. He gonna probably take the bottom. He gonna take the
I know
bottom
what you
off
said.
them. Hey man,
Swing, he about to burn rubber on him.
hey, hey, BVO boots. Tio gonna burn the rubber off the bottom of them boots trying to get away.
Hey, the cool thing about now, we gonna see it.
Oh man, I love it, man.
And I want this. All I want is you not to disappear.
Oh no, I wouldn't. If Boots lose, I give Tio full credit. I know that I'm just looking at it. It's not a fight that I even think is gonna be close. I just don't think it's gonna. I'm talking about like it's not even a fight that it's a mismatch. It is skill
You
wise
probably right. You
or
probably right. He don't deserve to fight a guy like Till. You probably all right.
you know. Tio don't even Tio couldn't beat Gary Antoine Russell. Put it
He a
that way.
smash.
And I ain't big on. I used to be a Gary Antoine Russell fan to his last fight, but I don't think Tio can beat Gary Antoine Russell. and man, Tio can't beat. Let me see. I'm trying to think of somebody. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of T.O. I let you be a fan of Teofimo Lopez.
I'm
I
not.
can't.
I just speak the truth, man.
Well, yeah, the truth is always the truth until something happens to make it not the truth. You understand what
I
I'm saying?
just
In that
I
case,
just don't
T.O.
see it. I just don't see these bums you talking about beating him. That's all.
I don't understand how you don't see Boots' talent. I mean, everybody see it. You might be the only person I
I see
hear
the
that.
talent. I don't see no skill. That's the thing. I see a lot
I'm
of
talking about
talent.
like the skill. Like I'm talking about the skill level up here. It's easy to see the skill. I think a lot of times Booth goes in there and play with people. Booth goes in there, man, with no respect, no remorse, not worrying about getting knocked out, and does what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? And when he plays around, you can see the skill level. So, like I said, I don't see To having a chance of beating Boots. It's not gonna be close. Coming
But
up
they
from
said the
140 to
same thing
140.
about when he fought Josh Taylor and when he fought Loma. They said the same
You
thing.
said he was gonna lose to Josh Taylor.
They said he's gonna lose to Loma.
I didn't. I didn't say that. I didn't believe he was gonna lose to Lomo. I didn't. At the time, I liked the To. I thought To was an excellent fighter. I started kind of not, and I still think To was a good fighter. I just know that his power hadn't carried to 140, and going to 147 is not gonna work out well for him. It's not. It's not gonna work out. Devin Haney is gonna be in trouble at 147. He's gonna be in real trouble. Man, that
Yeah.
man right there, he can't punch through a banana peel. You know, uh, I don't know what to say about Devin Haney. I feel sorry for him. Just being honest, man, because he gonna get beat up at 147. And I like Devin Haney as a fighter, but I think that he gonna run into the same problem that Tio gonna run into. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You can't bag nobody else. Ryan gonna be the only one. It's gonna suit Ryan better at 147 than both of those guys.
I mean, Ryan and them both should have started at maybe 140.
I
That
that was
135 was out of the question.
Now you talking. They should have started at 140, and I agree 100% with you. They should have started at 140. They tried to what you know what they were trying to do. They were trying to get over. They started out at a lower weight class, and I think it hurt them more than it helped them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we're finna get out of here, Mr. BVO, because I'm finna go. What time the game come on?
I don't know. I think 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Man, I got my tickets in my pocket. It's about time. That's $4,000 worth of money right there. I need to hit something. You know what I'm saying? $4,000 in cash. I need to hit. The Detroit Lions cost me $570 yesterday, so I'm
Oh,
mad.
you picked them straight up.
Yeah, yeah. I thought they win straight up, and then I took them on two tickets. I gave the points up. You know what
I
I'm saying?
feel bad. I feel bad for you, man. You a real fan of them, man. So I feel
Yeah,
bad for you,
I
man.
love Detroit, man. It's my team, and I just like, man, I just want to see us win one before I'm too old to realize that they won one. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I don't want to be at my son's house because he said he ain't gonna send me to the nurse home. He said I'm a good dad. You know what I'm saying? What he told me. So
yeah.
I don't want to be at my son's house and don't know that they playing slobbing at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody changing my diaper and I don't know what's going on. And everybody jumping around talking about Detroit won the Super Bowl.
Hey, one
Somebody
thing I
gonna get,
want to say I learned, it's a lot of fans of Detroit and Tennessee, man.
it is, ain't it?
That's the one thing I learned. You go to Nashville, you see a bunch of Lions flags. It's crazy.
Oh man, I see a bunch of Detroit fans, you know, and I ain't never been I'm not no Titans fan. They came later on, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't no Titans fan. I'm not no Tennessee Titan fan.
Yeah, they came too late for most people, you know.
They did, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got their little fan base. They're getting a new stadium and stuff like that built. They trying to get your door, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're trying to do. But I ain't no fan of, but hey, we might need your door. It might be trying to get rid of Jared Goff.
Yeah, hopefully Shador come to Cleveland, man. They saying he might not come to Cleveland. I don't know.
Well, I think Deshaun Watson's gonna have to retire.
Um, hey, I like what they do. Get rid of that guy. He's a bum.
He threw, you know, he got to have he tore his Achilles again.
They said he tore it twice. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's done with, man. It's over with. I don't know where he goes from here. Then you got James Winston. He's prone to throw 6 interceptions every game.
Yeah, I love his pregame speeches though.
Oh man, he's like what's that guy from Spartacus son pregame speech. He's a bad man. I
Yeah.
mean, he hype up everybody but himself. That's the only problem. He get everybody hype, but can't hype his own self up. Man, you think the way he talking, he can throw 4 touchdowns, run for about 60 yards, you know what I'm saying? Throw for another 400. Man, you look up, he got 367 yards passing, 4 interceptions, 1 touchdown, and negative 15 yards rushing. That's Jameis Winston for you. Well,
The
my
guy
brother,
goes to go for 500 yards, 5 tubs, 4 interceptions.
yeah, that's some crazy numbers, and you can't win like that. And that's what hurt us yesterday. You know, Jared Goff definitely hurt us yesterday. You can't crack under pressure like that. And that's why Matthew Stafford went over there and he came over there. Because they got to the Super Bowl with him and he played terrible in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Terrible. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, like, okay, Jared Goff has turned the corner. He's now an elite quarterback. But I was wrong. He's not an elite quarterback. He's not elite. You know what I'm
He the same,
saying?
hey, he the same old dude he always been.
You
Just
see did you see Tyreek Hill's quarterback list?
cornerback list?
No, quarterback.
No, who was on it?
He had Tua number one. I can't remember. Hold on, he had Tua number one. I do know I was on Nightcap Shannon Sharp show. They went off on me. He didn't even have Patrick Mahomes in the top 10. He had Kirk Cousins like number five and number six. Jared Goff number five. No, he had Jared Goff number five. Kirk Cousins number six and number seven. I remember that. But Patrick Mahomes was not on the list. Period. I
Hey,
don't know.
that's the show. That's the show that me and you should be doing one day, man. Like some
Yeah,
night type of stuff. I love that show.
me too. I love it, and it's a good show, and it gives you and it gives us opportunity to talk outside the box, talk about other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Besides just boxing, because I love football, basketball. I even watch baseball. You know what I'm saying? Tough. So
I don't even watch basketball no more, man. To be honest with you, I don't.
I
It's
watch. I'm
nothing
not.
breeze.
I don't like it like I used to. The sport's not the same. The ratings are down, and it has a lot to do with the players being lazy, not really caring, getting all this money. You see Zion Williams, man, he's one hamburger away from being out of the NBA.
Yeah, I've never seen that. That's a big old gator right there, man.
Man, that dude, man, I don't understand though. You sign for all that money and you don't want to play, and you can sign another contract. If you come out there and play, if you can give him 20 and 10, you can get you $300 million at 20 and 10 almost close to
Yeah.
300 million. That's all it takes, and he can do that in his sleep when he's on the court.
I mean, it lets you know why the guys that we say are great, man. Because it ain't just about talent; it's about want to.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know how much time LeBron James got left. You know, his wife might mess around, hurt him since Drake and dry snitch through
Hey,
academic.
and you know what's so funny about that? That's how you know we're in a different time. What kind of man do that kind of corny stuff?
Don't no man do that. No man. A real man, bro, do not go and tell another man's secrets, especially nothing like that, man. That's ridiculous.
And then they wonder why there ain't great friendships no more because you got little HOEs like that, man.
Yep, yep. Hey, on the real, I mean, academics thought it was cute to do something like that. You
He
know
a
what I'm
sucker,
saying?
man. You think he get girls' heads? No, he got girls because he got money now. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep, yep. Man,
Ain't no
hey,
real man from stand behind that. Come on, you can't stamp that.
no, you can't stamp it, but academics.
Even when Kobe, now Kobe, you know I'm a Lakers fan. When Kobe did that corny stuff to Shaq, my man Shaq went out the whole restaurant trying to save his marriage.
Sure did. Yep.
I never looked at Kobe the same after that.
I ain't either. I never did respect what Kobe done. I thought it was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that they did mend their friendship. You know what I'm saying? Before Kobe passed, that was a good thing. You know, they had been men.
I just think Shaq did what any real brother do. His kids love him. He just ain't say nothing about him. But I bet he still think that dude's a sucker, man.
I can't agree with you. I believe that too. But
You
I,
gonna
I
cry
just
when a good friend pass. I don't care who you are. You gonna cry when a good friend pass.
yeah.
That's all that was.
Oh,
I ain't gonna hold
hey,
you. We gonna be back next week.
yeah. I got to get out, bro. I got my brother calling me. Not my brother, but one of my brothers. He called me from the federal prison. He been gone 17 years, and I ain't talked to him. So I need to get this conversation in with him.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, man. Take care.
All right, bro. Look, one.
Love. Peace.